And they're off. And they got away to a nice start. Baratheon broke well. Otto Lucan, Nebras not far away on the outside. Waterbury Lane also in the vanguard. Master Redoute, Senso Unico, they together. Then comes Decorated Races at the outside of that group. Next best is Ponte Pietra, midfield with Rockpool for company. Triple Time, Money Heist, they together. Gem King, 3/4 of the way back. Then a length and a half away to Future Swing in the grey jack and the violet cap. Pakaya's one from last, and Sachdev is at the rear. About 12 lengths, and it's their way past the 1200. Baratheon in front, but Otto Lucan now shows his hand. Otto Lucan cleared away by 1 length. Baratheon races in second, just dropped the bridle now that he's got something to follow. Next best is Nebras in third at the crossover, with Waterbury Lane a further length and behind. Senso Unico, then came Decorated, Sugar Mountain back at the fence. Master Redoute, Ponte Pietra, then came Triple Time. Triple Time races at the outside of that group. Rockpool is in the white sleeves and the cyclamen cap. They followed further back in running by Gem King. Money Heist races with a few runners behind. Future Swing, then comes Sachdev, and finally Pakaya. Homeward bound in the Ridgemont Peninsula Handicap, Otto Lucan, Baratheon, not much between them. They swapped the lead a few times through the race. Nebras, yellow sleeves and blue cap. Waterbury Lane, Senso Unico, Sugar Mountain in between horses. Ponte Pietra makes his run towards the far side. Then comes Rockpool, nearest us, got 3 lanes to make up. Triple Time got mobile. Master Redoute was further back. Otto Lucan, Baratheon, they the two up front with Nebras. Sugar Mountain next best, and Master Redoute is getting serious as well. Otto Lucan, Master Redoute though came into the lead with Future Swing, also finishing with a flourish, and Pakaya likewise, but Master Redoute won. Master Redoute from Future Swing, Pakaya further back then to Nebras. So the winner is, where's he? In the indigo sleeves and cap, finding a way through. He finished well. Future Swing is towards the right-hand side, the grey with the violet cap. Pakaya, for me, the run of the race, and the yellow and the maroon cap really taking off late. He could have a big say when we get to the premiers. But Master Redoute, you can see Pakaya just having the door shut in his face right at the end as well. But Master Redoute picks up a 3rd career win, only his 3rd win for Master Redoute. And he wins the Ridgemont Peninsula Handicap.
Yeah, Neil Cabello's come and joined me. Pakaya, fantastic run.
Yes, a very big run from him. You know, when I got to the cross today, Mr. Snake pulled me to the side and he told me that he's going to be a big runner today. But from the draw, we have to ride him a little bit smart and not try to do too much early on. I mean, he's the type of horse that doesn't help you early on, but, you know, from there I had to take my medicine and drop him out. But he had a crack of a run, and he finished very strong. I mean, it's very unlucky not to win, but I must say that he's definitely a horse to watch in the future. I think he's back to his best.
Thank you very much, Cabello. We're going to go to the winning connections. Brandon Bailey is waiting.
Thank you very much, MJ. Great to be with the winning jockey, Anthony Andrews, on number 6, Master Redoute, who becomes a 3-time winner from 19 starts. And great ride from you. I thought you gave this one every chance in the race. There were a few hard luck stories in behind you, but you don't care about that. At the end of the day, you got your head in front and won a good race.
Yeah, definitely. You know, just previously talking about him off air, he's a horse that needs a race that's run according to him and to suit him. And today, that's exactly what happened. I could hide him and kid him as long as I could down the straight. And when I produced him, I knew he was going to give me, but then he will throw in the towel if I did it a bit early. And I think I just timed it right and put the head down on where it mattered most.
In terms of abilities, clearly got that because you've beaten some nice horses in behind you.
Yeah, definitely. He's got the ability, and I don't think we've got him spot on where he needs to be. And he has shown us better work than he has been recently. But saying that, there was nothing wrong with his work. To everybody back home, massive thank you to them. It's a big teamwork, and we're just grateful to have a winner for Mrs. Platinum too. Really nice.
Well done, Ant.
Thank you very much.
Good stuff. Good to see Anthony Andrews as always. I thought that was a great ride. Master Redoute, who was trading at 33-1. This race, of course, last year was won by Nexus with the blonde bomber Pierce Striker Stradum. But this year's renewal goes to Andre Nell. The yard certainly in good form. Well done to Mrs. Platinum. I'm going to get you back to Vicky to do the post-race interview.
Thank you very much, Brandon. Most certainly number 6, Master Redoute, after a masterful ride by Anthony Andrews, wins. The son of Karari, Redoute play on stud. And with me is the trainer, Andre Nell. Well done, Andre.
Thank you very much, Vicky.
Lovely double for the yard. And as Anthony touched on, he's not the easiest horse, but if you ride him the right way and the race pans out for him, he's very effective.
Yeah, he's certainly a bit of a jockey killer. I mean, he's I think ran second in 5 features before this, and a couple of those he should have won, but he cost himself. So Anthony had a very clear idea how he was going to ride him, and he followed his own instructions to the T. So well done to him.
And I think just brilliant that your horses are running to form, and a feature double is most certainly something to celebrate.
It is, although this is a very much a surprise win for us. To be honest, the last 3 weeks I've been very concerned about this horse. He hasn't been himself. He actually looks terrible. And I've opted to be brave, so we just freshened him up as well as we could, hoping that his fitness is okay. Credit to his groom Vomile, has to sit on him every day, trying not to fall off, because the horse has been incredibly fresh, but he's just not quite himself yet. But he's got some natural ability there that kick through.
Well done for the win.
Thank you very much. And again, well done to Mrs. Plattner. She's watching, she's very pleased. And to La Plaisance for breeding him, and again, my whole team, and especially to Anthony, who puts in a lot of work, and I'm glad he's got one on the board for us.
Indeed, well done.
Thank you.
Just ask Craig Carey to come across from Ridgemont, being the Ridgemont Peninsula Handicap. You can please hand over all the trophies to Andre, and you can just look across for you've got to shuffle across. You got to use the stage, Andre. Own the stage. In relation to Master Redoute, just to mention again, he's a son of Karari, bred by La Plaisance Stud and Mrs. Plattner. And then I'm just going to ask Callum, if you don't mind just coming across to accept the owner's trophy on behalf of Mrs. Plattner. So there you go. You could just also smile for the photo. Well done to Mrs. Plattner. As Andre mentioned, she is watching, so well done to you, Mrs. Plattner. Also bred out La Plaisance Stud makes a huge difference. Well done. Well done to you, Callum. Oh, you got to do one more. Sorry, there you go. Another one. But in regard to Master Redoute, Vomile mentioned, Andre mentioned that Vomile has been doing a great job in relation to looking or sitting on him, because he's been rather fresh. So I'm going to cross to Cabello to find out more from Vomile.
Indeed, Vicky, horse racing is a sport of collective effort, and Vumile has been working the horse, as Mr. Andrinel has mentioned. Vumile, uzizwa kanjani?
Ngijabule kakhulu andazi noba ndithini ngendlela endijabule ngayo. Ngijabula kakhulu.
Uyaliqabele kahle ekhaya?
Ndiyaliqabele yathi ekhaya. Kunzima kona uliqabela ngoba alisile. Kodwa ngoba andiloyiki yathi ndiyaliqabela.
Congratulations. Here's 1,000 Rand from Hollywood Bets and Cape Racing. Then we have also 5,000 Rand from Kaya Stables. And it doesn't end there. Richmond, Peninsula Handicap winning groom. Another one. Uzizwa kanjani?
Ngizizwa ngijabule kakhulu, ndiyabonga kakhulu. Okwesibini ngizobonga nomlungu wami noCaleb noAlfred nabasebenzi ekhaya emva.
Congratulations, Inkos. I echo the very same sentiments from him when he mentioned the team effort from Mr. Andrinel, from Kellen, whoever back at home, the grooms. I mean, he's mentioning the fact that this horse has been naughty when he's working back at home.